So the reason we're not playing firstly is because we're overaged for our own tournament. It has finally reached that stage of the tournament where we can't participate ourselves.
Are you still part of the team though?
Yes, most definitely. The KBA Warriors will always be our team. They'll always be our babies. So we're still most definitely part of the team.
Yeah. I feel like firstly, this year we've really taken on doing the tournament ourselves. So internally, what's different is that we've learned a lot from the past 2 years that we've tried to implement into this tournament. And yes, there's been like places in which we failed and places in which we succeeded. But I think what we can take away is like a huge lesson from moving onwards in terms of, especially like we learned a lot in terms of raising sponsors and stuff like that. And that's what changed from the previous 2 years, because the previous 2 years, our sponsors were, I wouldn't say given to us, but we were helped a lot by our fathers. And this year we went and took it on ourselves.
For us, it means that we're giving opportunities that we've been provided that these girls never had, that we're giving someone the opportunity to be seen, the opportunity to be heard, and for someone to recognize their own talent and what they can do and the boundaries that they can break. So for us, we're empowering these young girls to reach beyond the stars, to dream far beyond they can imagine, far beyond their own townships, their own households, that they can reach for the stars and they can do great things. And for us, that is what makes this tournament worth it every single day, that we see these girls with a smile on their face. Some have never gotten the opportunity to play in an arena like this, and today that they can. Some are surprised to get packages of the tournament, and we are glad that we were able to provide that. So every day, this tournament makes us realize why we're doing this and why we're working to change the narrative around women's basketball in South Africa.
So the idea is just that we technically want to expand the areas in which we impact through the tournament. We're not necessarily saying that we want to expand the tournament, but we want to expand the areas in which it can impact it. And this year we had the privilege of having the Botswana team come through for the tournament and play here. They requested to play, but I think it opened our eyes to the fact that this can go beyond SA and not just change the narrative within our country, but outside of it as well.
In terms of our sponsors this year, I feel like we've grown exponentially from the last 2 years, and we've brought upon sponsors that really believe in our narrative, that believe in women empowerment and growing the girl child holistically. And that's what we're grateful for our sponsors this year, that they really bought into our narrative and that they're working together with us to change the narrative of the girl child to ensure that she succeeds in whatever she does. Honestly hope that they do get the same opportunities that previous players have gotten to play in institutions like Tugs, even institutions that reach far beyond than Tugs, and they get the opportunities to be seen. I feel like these opportunities are so rare, and this is the one day that they can grasp that opportunity, hold it by both hands, and be seen by institutions that they would have never thought about going to.
Katelynne, I've heard rumors that you are going to leave the country. You're going to study in the United States. What is that going to mean to the tournament? You guys do a fantastic job in organizing it, but then maybe next year you might be working hard and studying hard in Boston.
Well, firstly, I want to say that the tournament has to go on, regardless of where I am in the country or the world, let me say. I know that every year around this time of the year, I will be in South Africa to make sure that I follow through on the tournament. But I feel like it's a great opportunity for the tournament that I'm leaving as well, because I'll be able to go and, get sponsorships from the States and get collaborations from the States and try and bring that back home. So I feel like with me leaving, we're able to get greater opportunities and speak to bigger people, and just attract more of a crowd to the tournament and create a bigger impact, maybe even start exchange trips and stuff like that is what we're really aiming to do. So me leaving, yes, it is a sad thing because I won't be hands-on as hands-on as I am currently in the tournament because I won't always be in South Africa. But I feel like my partner does definitely have my back in that department because she will be around and she will be able to follow through on that. And I'll just be able to do as much as I can from the States and make sure that every year I'm here when she needs me when it comes to the tournament.
The same for the MP. She might attend a camp IMG along in September, we suppose, to play with international athletes, to be seen by international coaches. So she's getting the same opportunities as previous MVPs, and we hope that she continues to be seen and that she can reach great heights.
I think we just want to say thank you to everyone for the support that they've given us throughout the tournament, especially our families, because they've always had our backs regardless of our little breakdowns in between the planning process of this. And thank you to our tux teams that have come through to support us as well. It means a lot. And from here on out, I think we can only keep growing in the tournament. We can't go lower, So I feel like for the years to come, there's great things that they can expect from us.